Another eye-catching hair rock album. This one's released through Columbia Records in 1989. We got Warrant, Dirty, Rotten, Filthy, Stinkin' Rich. The band went through and continued to go through a number of lineup changes, so I'm gonna just stick to this 10-song snapshot of the band and let you know who's in it and what it's all about. Here you've got Stephen Sweet on the drums, Jerry Dixon on the bass, Joey Allen and founding member Eric Turner on guitars, and you can't forget Janny Lane, the lead man, the songwriting singer. Mike Slammer, who wasn't even in the band, also does some guitar work and solo work on this thing. Already more than enough names, but I can't forget to mention Beau Hill, the producer. Inspired by their numerous Sunset Strip glam metal contemporaries, these guys employ their heavy guitars with catchy choruses, all while giving a little bit of space for some hard rock balladry on this clean little project. 32 Pennies opens up this LP. A mid-tempo stomper that introduces the themes of recurring capitalism with pretty standard progression and some quick, carefree guitar solos. Besides a general introduction to the sounds and themes, this actually might be the most forgettable track on the whole album. I really enjoy Down Boys though. It's got a similar pace, but melodically it's way more dynamic, and the guitars are much more playful. A classic, catchy, tough rock piece that's great to move to. The catchy choruses keep coming with big talk. Not as loud as Down Boys, but quicker and tonally more dramatic. The first ballad comes in here. Sometimes She Cries is a bit formulaic, slow-burning hard rock song about loneliness that kind of loses its flavor after repeated listens. I feel that So Damn Pretty would have fit better before this past track. Not only does it lyrically make more sense with you being praised and loved for your beauty and everything, and then as you lose it you feel the loneliness of rejection afterwards, but they play it so fast that it just flows a lot better out of big talk anyways. Regardless, it's another naughty one that's sort of catchy but ultimately unremarkable. The title track provides balance to the track list, bringing back the heavy guitars and having some wailing solos. Appropriate debut album material, all about selling your sound for the chance of getting dirty, rotten, filthy, stinking rich. I'm sure the Columbia execs were pretty happy with the selling 2 million copies in the States alone. Hard rock takes a strong hold on In the Sticks, stomping along with some talk box and some pretty good vocals. As someone who likes living pretty far away from people, a line like, "Me and the city, we just don't mix," is super relatable. Janny's acoustic guitar intro spotlights Heaven, a song that was originally recorded by Lane's previous band, Plain Jane. A ballad so good that people settled for Sometimes She Cries as another single to come off this album after this one got overplayed. But where that one was stale and lonely, this one's an epic, feel-good, building, motivational one. The guitars on Riding High feel like they're just doing the bare minimum to keep this track from drowning, making the vocal efforts here all but wasted. Closing out with Cold Sweat. It's similar to the title track, but with some Hell's Bells vibes. All about sex, full of innuendo. It's pretty fun, but nothing to write home about. I guess with that considered, it's pretty silly for me to be even talking about it right now, but there were some tracks that were notable, and I'm a sucker for the cool art. All things considered, it flows along fairly well, making for a tight little project that's great for background glam metal if you need it. It's well produced, it hits right where it intended. If you like bands like Motley Crue, Kiss, Poison, some Alice Cooper, Slaughter, Cinderella, maybe even some Journey. There's Extreme, a band I've already reviewed, if you like them. There's pretty much guaranteed, if you like one of those bands, something here for you. While that all keeps playing into the argument that this is just a generic connect the dots, color by number, cut and paste album, it doesn't stop it from making some good music that can be memorable in its own right. Thanks for stopping by One Man's Tracks. If you're new and you like the video, there's a little clicky thing to subscribe over here. If you're not convinced, I've got a playlist of more secondhand CD reviews. Maybe I've reviewed an old favorite of yours. Thanks again. I'll see you guys next week. Take care, everybody. Take care, everybody. Say goodbye, Pepper. Bye-bye. Oh, baby, I love you. Oh.